Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are back with another rack store pickup, or should I say pickups. I was able to find two fragrances at my local Burlington, and as you guys can see from the footage, they were absolutely stocked with the Lattafa Middle Eastern fragrances. We are now starting to get into the holiday season, so more people are going to be looking to Burlington, TJ Maxx, Marshalls to grab those gifts for their loved ones. And this is probably the best opportunity for you guys that usually don't see very much pop up at your rack stores to find something good, which is why I like doing these videos. I like trying things and letting you guys know if they are worth your time and money. So today we have two fragrances from the house of Lattafa. The first fragrance is Lattafa's Suqraat or Suqraat, however the hell you want to pronounce that. I have no clue. It is an eau de parfum concentration. It is 100 ml. And it is $19.99 at Burlington right now. So I will be giving this one a try. I know nothing about it. This next one I have heard of, although I don't know much about it. That scent is Ameer Oudh from Lattafa. Intense Oud. This is one that I know you guys really like and have mentioned before and said that I should try this one. And this is the 100 ml for $19.99. So both Lattafa fragrances around the $20 price point. This is an eau de parfum concentration, and as I always do, I'm going to get these on skin. I'm not wearing anything today. Walk you guys through the notes, give you my knee-jerk reaction, first impressions of both of these fragrances. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so with a name like Suqraat, we got to go with Suqraat first. So there you have the bottle, the presentation, and really heavy in the hand. That's the first thing that stands out. Feels very substantial. And normally with a sub $20 fragrance, you're gonna, everything's gonna feel super light and flimsy. But that's not the case here. Really heavy cap, nice bottle. I really like the presentation. I think it's pretty straightforward and kind of basic, but I like it. So let's take a look at the atomizer. Decent atomizer. Let's get this on skin. Okay. Wow. What is that? Reminds me of some. Oh, okay. Yeah, smells a lot like Aqua de Jo. Okay, that's pretty good. One thing that immediately stands out to me is in the air, and I'm not getting any of that Middle Eastern twang, that little funk that sometimes you get from Middle Eastern fragrances. It's not particularly harsh, definitely aquatic smelling, having that sort of mineralic vibe, salty ocean vibe, fresh air, definitely summertime fragrance in the air. So let's see what this does off of skin. Okay, so a little bit more of that Middle Eastern twang off of skin, but not in a bad way. It adds a sort of unique twist to the Aqua de Jo DNA. Smells really good. It smells really well blended, doesn't smell too harsh or synthetic. Aquatics are hit or miss on me. This one seems to be working. I'm not getting any type of rotten egg, funk, stink, nothing like that. It smells really good. Has this nice, addictive, sort of mass appealing quality to it. The lavender here is really nice. It's not too sharp. It's clean. And those salty aquatic notes. It's nice. It's kind of tailing away a little bit from the Aqua de Jo DNA. More of the woods are coming through. I'm still picking up that Aqua de Jo vibe. It's probably, for me, it's probably closer to the OG Aqua de Jo. I'm not particularly picking up any real darkness, smokiness, earthiness from like a patchouli, but it's a little bit fresher than what I would get from like an Aqua de Jo Perfumo. So let's take a look at the notes really quickly. A few of you guys asked about this particular hoodie. Actually, I was wearing a gray one, I think, in another video. You guys can actually go find this hoodie over on keepitokicks.com. They have an online store. This is part of the unreleased Yeezy Gap collaboration, and I am not even kidding when I tell you guys, this is the best zip-up hoodie I've ever put on. The best, without question, that I have ever owned. Super high quality, nice heavy weight. This colorway is the Poetic Black, which is my favorite of all the colors. It's double layered construction, so it has this really nice heft to it, really warm. It has more of a crop fit to it as well, which I actually prefer because it allows, you know, a little bit of the shirt that you're wearing underneath to peek out. And it's just a great layering piece. So if you guys want to save 10% over on Keep-It Kicks, use my code GerardGeorge. It will save you 10% on all of the unreleased Yeezy Gap collab stuff that they have on their website. Definitely go check it out. I will be buying more of these hoodies. So yeah, as suspected, you have bergamot here, ginger, I wasn't necessarily picking up on, lavender, violet leaf, musk, sandalwood, and amber. Overall, this is really nice. Now I'm seeing on Fragrantica a lot of people comparing this to Acqua di Gio Profumo. I get it. Like I said, maybe just I own Acqua di Gio Profumo. I wear it a lot, and I love that scent. So I'd like to do a comparison between the two. If that's something you guys want to see, drop it in the comment section down below. But right off the bat, this is definitely a versatile smelling summer fragrance. Could definitely wear it to the office, wear it out at night. Very masculine leaning, kind of a classic DNA. Really good for the sub $20 price point, in my opinion. Now, I have not worn this, given it a full wear, but I'd be curious about performance. And as I always do, I'm going to wear this one along with the next one I try this week, talk more to you guys about the performance in my weekly wears video. So yeah, the 7 fragrances sitting behind me right now, that's from last week. I will link that video down below so you guys can go watch it when this video is over. Overall, Suqraat doesn't suck. I like it. Yeah, let's get into Ameer Oudh. Okay, so another heavy, substantial feeling bottle in the hand, and another presentation that I quite like. I like the cap. I like the color of the juice. How it's just that perfectly sort of rectangular, squared off bottle. Love that. Love the simplicity. Love that it's not too thick. So yeah, I like this. Let's take a look at the atomizer. Heavy cap. So yeah, the whole presentation for sub $20, really good for both fragrances. And another decent atomizer. So let's get this on skin. Okay. Yep. All right. So definitely picking up that oud in the air. It has a smokiness to it. Definitely like sort of this deep woody feel. A little bit smoky and a vanillic tone. And yeah, kind of reminding me of other things. It has the amber here. So yeah, it's definitely cool weather. So with the Suqraat was summertime, this is definitely cooler weather. My personal opinion, you can wear what you want when you want, but just for the sort of structured DNA, it's leaning towards cold weather. And I'm picking up a lot of that agarwood off of the skin as well. Not overly complex. You've probably smelled this before. Smoky, woody, deep, vanillic. It's nice. I have things like it in my collection right now. There's very little citrus, so it starts off very woody. What citrus is in here, I don't know. It's very, very slight citrus. This would be a great layering type of fragrance, in my opinion. You could wear this obviously on its own, of course. But it's pretty straightforward. It's not that doesn't have that much depth to it, which is okay too. And I would say from the oud perspective, it's subtle here. It's definitely more woody overall and smoky with that vanilla. So although the oud is here and even more so in the air than off of my skin, it's subtle. So if you're not the biggest fan of oud, although this is called intense oud, it's not very intense, my personal opinion. But it smells really good. I don't, I'm going a little anosmic to it, a little nose blind to it. That could just be because, again, it's not an overly complex fragrance and I'm trying to pick out notes, not really getting much from it. But again, this is one that would be perfect colder weather, hoodie, and just, snuggling up and just kind of chilling out on the couch. It's very comforting in that way. So yeah, I like it. This is one that I've wanted to try for a while, but there are others in the collection that I have that remind me a little bit of this. So this could be a little bit redundant. So for me personally, yeah, not too bad. Ameer Al Oud. Let's jump back to the Suqraat and see if this has changed at all. Yeah, it's definitely given off those ADG vibes. It's not as good a quality as my bottle of Perfumo. It's, again, sub $20. So there are elements to it that come across a little bit synthetic, but I think it's close enough to that DNA that if you are on a really tight budget and you want to smell similar to something like an Acqua di Gio Perfumo or the original Acqua di Gio for sub $20, it's a really good option. Just from the scent standpoint, again, performance I will talk more about when I give these a full wear. Really quickly, I want to take a look at the notes for Ameer Al Oud. So you have at the top woodsy notes, agarwood or oud. Mid notes are sugar and vanilla, and the base notes are more oud, sandalwood, and herbal notes. If I'm being honest, I'm not picking up much of the herbal notes, which might actually be a nice addition to this DNA, only because it does kind of smell pretty generic, straightforward, not, again, overly complex, not to overuse that word, but yeah, it's just, that's kind of the vibe you get from this, which is why I think it would be a really good layering scent or layering DNA. So yeah, I'd be curious to know what you guys think of both of these fragrances. And are these in your collection? Have you wanted to add either one of these? What's your experience with these? Do they benefit from maceration? That's been my experience with a lot of Lattafa's fragrances, Middle Eastern fragrances in general. The longer they sit on your shelf, once you do like 10 to 20 sprays, let them sit for a month or so, sometimes longer. These tend to get more rich, dynamic, smell better, last longer. Is that your experience with either one of these? Would love to know. Drop it in the comment section down below. But if you like what you saw today, as always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Hit that bell notification so you're updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.